Hi guys, Paul here. Okay, so I want to do a quick YouTube on a part that I replaced in my hot water heater today. This was super easy to do. Anybody can do this. If you called a plumber or a heating and cooling guy to do this, they're going to charge you $100 to $200. This cost me $16. Okay, that's it. And maybe I don't know, 15 minutes. So this is the part that I replaced. And this is the new one in here right now. This is the package that it came in, and this is called a T&P relief valve. It's 3/4 inch thread. The guy said they're all the guy that I talked to when I purchased this said they're all 3/4 inch thread. And what this does is T&P stands for temperature and pressure. So if your temperature gets too high, what'll happen is this valve here will open up and it'll discharge water. There's normally a pipe. Well, I've got a pipe, I just haven't put it back on. But water will discharge out of here, okay? And likewise, if the pressure gets too high, water will discharge out of here. It's a safety relief valve is what it is. And it's a right-hand thread. These come in two types. Side installation, and there's also one that installs on the top of the water heater. So obviously this is the side installation. And it says on the package, on the new one, it said to exercise it once a year. I'm going to exercise this thing once a month. And all you got to do to exercise it is you just take this and just lift up on this, and water will come out, and that'll exercise the valve. Just be careful when you do that you don't get burned, because hot water is going to be coming out. And I haven't put it in permanently yet because I wanted to put some paste on these threads, but this is the pipe that'll screw in, and just be careful when you do it that you don't cross thread that. It'll go in like that, and I got a drain on the floor here. Now, once you do this, let me just show you. I mean, this is 16 years old, so, it's corroded on the inside, and it was leaking. It started leaking really bad on the floor, so it had to be replaced. And so all you're going to need to do to replace this thing is you should have a valve somewhere. I'll lift this up here. On mine, I had a valve right here, and that's where your cold water comes in and your hot water goes out. But I got a valve right here. There's got to be a valve somewhere. Just follow this pipe where it says, it'll say right on your hot water heater, you'll have a cold side and a hot side. So go to your cold side and just follow that pipe. There's got to be a valve somewhere where you can turn it off like I did here. So all I did was I turned this valve off, okay, and then down at the bottom of the water heater, I just turned. You'll have a valve like this. I just took, and make sure you can see this valve right here, open that up, and that'll drain all your hot water out, okay? If you don't have if you got a floor drain, you're all set. If you don't, you're gonna have to, get a hose, put a hose on the end of it, drain into a bucket or something. Okay, and then once you're all done, then all you're going to have to do is just, turn that back off, and turn your valve here back on. The water heater will fill up. Now, once it fills up, what you're going to need to do is, and I learned this from doing this, what you're going to need to do is go to wherever the closest faucet is to your hot water heater in your house, and turn that faucet on, turn the hot water valve on the faucet, and you'll get a ton of air coming out. And the reason it's doing that is because, when you go to refill it, you're going to have all this pressurized air still in the tank, and that air is going to come out of your faucet. So again, just turn your closest faucet in the house to the hot water heater, turn the hot water lever on the faucet, and mine ran for probably 45 seconds till it started coming out. And when the water started coming out, it was black, because I've never done this to it, and I was flushing this. Well, it got flushed in a different way. I always flush that bottom valve once a month, but it obviously was churning up some other stuff. So do that with your closest faucet, because in that way you won't have it traveling all through the house to your other faucets. And then after everything's all said and done, then you might want to even unscrew your screen on that faucet, because you might have some crud in it blocking up the screen. So that's it for now. I hope that helps you. God bless you. Hope you have a great day, and we'll talk to you again soon. Bye bye for now.